What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Test. What's going on, y'all? Give me 1 second. Test. How we sounding? All right, cool. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We had GBP news about an hour ago. Price was pretty choppy last night. Didn't take any trades Tokyo session last night. I'm looking for some setups right now. You already know the drill. GN already started his move. It looks like it's going to do the same move we went for yesterday. Who was in the live yesterday? Because we broke this down and entered this on yesterday's live stream. Who was in the live yesterday? Who started the live? So I'll probably ask that again in a few minutes. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. Great week, great month. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to end this on a good note. Got a few other setups I'm looking at on my other charts. But you already know the drill. We're just patiently waiting. Yes, depending on what happens today with the news conference like yesterday, again, we have bullish momentum. Even with it's choppy, price still went up more than it went down, which is why I always stress to follow the flow of price. And I just dropped the video yesterday, so if you haven't checked out yesterday's video, make sure to check that out. I'm going to drop it in that chat. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join free signal for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourselves. You already know I got a whole lot of stuff in the works for y'all. I got a whole lot of stuff in the works for y'all. You don't look out for that. You don't got your bell on, the noti bell. Make sure you have that noti bell on. And yeah, I just dropped that in the chat for everybody else hopping up in here. Make sure to check that out. But yeah, we're looking at a possible GA sell. We was looking at a GN sell, but GN kind of already took off about an hour ago. So we're just gonna look at this thing. We can see a possible GA sell as well. So we're watching these two charts right here. Possible gold buy. That's pretty much what we're going to be looking at right here. Going to flip back and forth between the euro pairs as well. You guys got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at the charts, drop in the chat. But here, you know the drill. Waiting to see if it can hold this level as the resistance. If we can, we're going to see if we can finish the full move that I was looking at yesterday. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? GJ's consolidating right now. So we're still slightly bearish on GJ, but we are in some consolidation. A few things we got to note. Again, we've been talking about this for the past couple of weeks. We got the strong support level at 180, 180.10. That price is struggling to break and treat as a resistance, which is required for the downtrend to continue, right? So we can't look for sales here possibly, but we can also see on a smaller time frame that price is just kind of consolidating and dancing at this level pretty much all Tokyo session. So again, the safe setup would be to break and hold this level as a resistance. So we're stationary and see what price is going to do for it. A bunch of stuff, people. Let me pull up oil on my other spread. Looks like gold's going to try to do something. That's the wrong one. Put this one up. Looks like oil's about to try to do that move. Oh yeah, remember his oil one that's projected yesterday as well. So those I was in yesterday's live. He was looking for a buy setup right here, right? This was last week, not last night. Well, technically, London session yesterday, right? So this was 3 in London session yesterday. So I recall yesterday we was looking at a possible buy setup here, right? We was looking for buys. So we know we're looking for buys. So what do we want to do? We want to wait for price to break that level and treat it as a support. Since price failed to do that, what happened? It rejected and went back to the nearest support level below it. And then what happened after it came to the support level? Then it did the buy move, right? So again, just because price rejected this level doesn't mean you want to go for sales. If we're still bullish overall, just wait for the next buy setup. So now we're back right where we left off yesterday. Literally, this is where we left off yesterday during the live stream. So same thing. We're going to wait and see if price can break and hold this level as support. If it can, we can look for another buy setup here. So that's where we're going to be. Let me fix all this stuff. Back. Okay, I didn't know I shifted that many times. So let me put this back down. Right, so now we're right back where we left off yesterday's live stream. So same thing. We're going to wait to see if we can hold this resistance level, break it, and treat it as support. And if we can do so, we can look for continued buys. So we're looking at oil, we're looking at gold, and then the currency pairs are kind of just ranging right now. Yeah, but these are the main charts I'm looking at. I got some other ones on my other screen. But we're just patiently waiting, just like yesterday. We took this nice GN trade in yesterday's live. Obviously, didn't all hit all TVs during the live stream. We hit a few TVs during the live stream. Then did a retracement, and then going into New York, and finished and did the full move. Nice 1 to 3, almost 1 to 4 reward setup. Same thing we're going to be doing. Same game plan for GA. We're going to wait and see if we can break the support level, treat that as resistance. If we can, we're going to look for another sell setup right here. We're just patiently waiting. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at the charts, drop in the chat. I'm going to short on GJ, just entered SL 180.15, 180.38, 180.15. You said your SL was 180.81. Okay, I was like, maybe that's all. 180.38. Wait, you said you just entered, you said you entered at 309, so I was literally a couple minutes ago. You said your SL is 180.80. The second TP is 180.88. That's not a great risk reward setup. So before you take a trade, you always want. That's why you always see me have my sell and buy ideas out. Like I didn't take this position, just like I'm not in this position, right? Just like I'm not in this position, just like I'm not in this position. But I have my setups out, not just so I can visually see what I'm looking at, but also to make sure that my risk reward is good. You want to look for a 1 to 2 to 1 to 3 minimum risk reward setup. So yes, we do have some bearish momentum. Yes, that was not a terrible entry. We entered at a good entry point, but the risk reward is not that great. So whatever you say to set up, you want to go for at least a 1 to 2 to 1 to 3 risk reward. That way, it's worth the risk, right? Because what you're doing right now, let's say you're risking $100, and from your TP, you're not even making $100, but you're risking $100. You get what I'm saying? You're risking $100 to make like $70. Right? That's not a good risk reward. Where if you're risking, if you go for 1 to 2 to 1 to 3, you're risking $100 to make potentially $200 or $300, and then if it goes at least halfway, then you're at least making $100, which is what you're risking. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you asked me that on the YouTube video you probably about. Yeah, I'm in the US. In the US. We got price rejecting these levels. We got a new 15 that just started. So again, we still see a lot of consolidation. We had news at 2 o'clock about an hour ago for the GBP pair to make nothing too crazy happen. We do got news later on today as well. We got 8:30 news. We got Canadian USD news. And then at 10 a.m. we got USD news as well. Went live with the members yesterday during the news event. Members, you haven't checked out yesterday's live or the live, I forgot the other day what live this week. If you haven't checked out the lives from this week, if you just joined, make sure to watch this week's lives, the past lives, especially this weekend. A lot of y'all will be watching this stuff for the weekend. That's including y'all that's not members. I got a bunch of content on YouTube. Go ahead and you know how YouTube works. Click my profile, explore the videos. I just dropped a video yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, make sure to check that one out. But definitely study and lock in on the weekend. I know the holidays are coming up, but again, literally just an hour a day. Everybody's got 4 to 6 hours of free time a day. Y'all really trying to take this trading serious, you got to put that time in. You can't just be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, or I want this to happen, and you don't do anything towards it, right? Because a lot of people got, they get confused. They don't understand how manifestation really works. Like, a lot of people think just because you think something or believe something that it's going to happen. No, you still got to put that work in towards what you're thinking and believing. You know what I'm saying? You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. Want to look at any charts? Drop in the chat. We're just patiently waiting right now. We have not entered any of these trades. These are simply just trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. We're going to pull it up in a little bit, go over how we did yesterday, last week, this month, this quarter as well. But go ahead and hit that first link. Go ahead and join the free Signal, free Telegram, as well as explore the channel. I've been scalping on gold for a long time. I want to start doing longer trades. Let's get serial on this. Hey, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Because again, I'm not against scalping, but a lot of people scalp incorrectly, right? There's ways to scalp. There's better ways to scalp than a lot of people. What we do here is we catch one more than just one candlestick. We're not going for 5 pip moves, but we also are able to predict the direction price is going on a daily basis, right? So if we look at GN right here, we literally entered this during London session yesterday in the live stream yesterday, and literally all day after this retracement, price went down the entire day. And then when we go on the daily time frame, we caught the entire daily candlestick, right? We did the same thing yesterday. We did the same thing the day before that. We caught this entire drop down, as well as was catching these sells in between here. That's because, again, we're going for the actual move. We're patiently waiting for our confirmations, following the flow of price, and we're going for the actual move instead of just a retracement or reversal. You get what I'm saying? Got a bunch of stuff with you guys to try to figure its life out. It's still struggling. Bro, I'm really trying to figure this out. So what if you don't see your setup all day? If you don't see the setup, don't take the trade. So what? And that's why I always tell people, again, I teach y'all how to read the charts. So if you know how to read the charts, all you got to do is just go to another chart. So that's why I have multiple charts up right now. Because again, not every pair or every chart is going to have a good setup or have a setup at that time. So if you know how to read the charts, all you got to do is find a chart that's got a cleaner looking setup and then wait for your confirmations to go for that one. So if your setup's doesn't pop up, you don't take the trade. Because again, you only want to take trades when your rules are met and your confirmations are met. So if your rules and confirmations are met, you don't take the trade. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you always want to have multiple parts and pairs to look at, because again, not every day is there going to be a pair or chart that's always going to be moving. That's not the case. Now, most days, yes, but it's not going to be an every single day thing. You get what I'm saying? These pairs are rejecting or retracing. Let's go back. This kind of due for retracement because it has been tanking all week. I'm still looking for sales though because we are bearish. So we're just going to wait and see how it reacts to these levels right here. I'm not going for buys yet. Well, looks like it's about to try to do something for us. Yeah, but here's land price do its thing right now. And you always thought it was bad to trade during the news. No, it's only bad to trade during the news if you don't know what you're doing. We literally trade the news. We enter trades hours before the news all the time, right? And I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel going over how to trade news. But the reason why people say it's bad to trade news is because most people don't understand how to trade news, right? It's a fear thing, right? They took a trade one day, they got fucked up by the news. They don't know what happened. They go on the chart, they do some research. They found out it was a news event, and that price went crazy during the news. So instead of figuring out how it works, just like the charts, instead of figuring out how to read the charts or how news works, they just scratch it and charge it to the game, right? There's people that literally don't trade the entire day because of fear of the news. But we trade literally every day. Now, again, if there's a setup, right? But literally, we was live members. If you watched yesterday's live stream, we was live during the news yesterday. The news helped push price in our direction. And then the night before, we took this not GM, we took a GA sell. Right, we took this GA sell hours before the news, and there was a news event Wednesday, 8 o'clock. We go to Wednesday, 8 o'clock. You see the GBP news, right? So we literally took a trade a couple hours before the news event, and then guess what happened when the news popped off? It pushed in our direction in favor. So you know what you're doing. The news helps you make more bread, but when you don't know what you're doing, you know it is smart and best not to trade. The news days are my favorite days to trade, to be honest. All right, so check this video out. I go over that. I got a bunch of videos, but this is my most recent video going over how to trade news. Make sure to hit that like button when y'all hop in here, y'all. If you are not subscribed to the channel, I don't know what y'all doing. Go ahead and hit that sub button. We're almost at 2K subs. Nobody does it. We're changing the trading and nobody does it like how we do it over here. Nobody does it like how we do it over here. But yeah, we're just patiently waiting right now. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered these trades yet. These are just trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description from the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month, last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourselves. We're going to pull it up in a little bit. I'm just going to catch you to these comments, then we're going to go ahead and pull it up. I feel you, sure. The thing is, on YouTube, the biggest channel have massive winning streaks, but they're only 5 to 20 pip moves. You got to rise and show them up. It's not about showing them up. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's just going is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of reasons why they have big followings is because I'm not talking about them personally because I don't even know those people. I never heard of those people. But the reason why a lot of big channels or big traders are big isn't because of them helping people. It's them literally flexing strictly their wins, right? But I can't talk about them because I don't know them. So I don't know if they do document their win streaks or all their losses. But if you go into the Telegram, not only do we go live every day, I talk about all the trade setups we're looking at. But yesterday we took this trade live, but also every Sunday, right? So you scroll up to Sunday. Every Sunday I drop the Sunday chart analysis. Now I haven't watched this, even though it's Friday. Watch this Sunday chart analysis, and most of the charts I went over have been going as a oh shit. I always drop my phone this month. My bad, y'all. But they've been going as projected literally all week. I dropped this on Sunday. just like last Sunday's chart analysis, the week before that Sunday chart analysis. And on top of that, everything's documented here. Wins, losses, all that good stuff. So I don't know, but like I said, I don't really know those people, so I can't really say. I don't know if they post all the wins and losses. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. But this is how we did yesterday. No, that's not yesterday. This was yesterday. Yesterday we went 1-0. We took this GN style. Again, we entered on yesterday's live stream. All TVs got hit. We caught 98 pips. 1-0 yesterday was 6-0 for the week. Wednesday we went 2-0. We caught 354 pips. We took a GA sell the day before, caught that in the free telegram. The members took that second position. First position caught 189 pips. Second one caught 119. Then we took an EN sell. TB5 got hit, caught 46 pips. Then on Tuesday we went 2-0. We took the EA sell, and then we took the GA sell. TB3 got hit, caught 22 pips. TB7 got hit on GA, got 61 pips. And then Monday, and here's that trade right here. Every trade has the date, time the trade was entered, my personal entry as LTPs, how people either enter the trade, reactions, TPs getting hit, all that good stuff, screenshots, positions, all that good stuff. And then Monday, we took another GA sell, 1-0. And literally, again, we went over this in the Sunday trade analysis, and literally all week we've been riding this wave down. This was Monday, this was Tuesday night going to Wednesday. This is what price did yesterday. So literally we've been riding this entire wave down. And as far as last week, we went 6-0. We haven't lost a trade this month so far, but we went 6-0 the week before as well. We caught 17,963 pips. Then the week before that, we went 5-0, caught 793 pips. And then a week and a half, the first couple days of December, or the last week of November, went 9-0, caught 9,057 pips. You scroll to December 5th, you'll see how we did last month. So last month in November, we only took one loss, 22 wins, giving us a 96% win rate for the month. Caught 58,068 pips, 57,798 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. And we'll go over all the other stuff in a second. We're going to do 15 about to pop up. We have not taken any trades. We're just patiently waiting for our confirmations. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. But we're just patiently waiting right now. We can just start it. Yeah, price is kind of just consolidating right now. It's been doing that since last night, really. Let me see what I really don't really pay. What's going on today? I don't know. We got a couple news events going into New York. But at the same time, price has been tanking all week, like we can see. So, it's going to have to retrace at some point. So we're kind of also in consolidation on a lot of charts as well. We just went over GJ. It's basically been in the same boat this entire week. And then GN, as y'all know, it's tanked literally all this week. So, it's got to make a lower high at some point. We're still looking for sells, but we're just letting price retrace for right now. Waiting to see how it reacts to the levels above it. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. How did I get into trading? I told the story before, so I'm gonna tell the short version. I mean, let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell the short version. But I've always been making money online for a while since I was like 18. I've always been like, cause I used to always be the type of person when people, when people be like, oh, I wonder this, or I wonder how this works, or they ask random questions or thinking out loud. I used to always like, why don't you just Google that shit, right? So I took my own advice and I started Googling that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I literally Googled how to make money online or how to make money from your phone. And I got into stocks, crypto. Like at the time, this was way back in the day. Like I was one of the first. This was before Postmates. For those that's in like America, I don't know if Postmates is outside of America, but people don't even know about Postmates that much anymore because Postmates got bought by Uber. But this was way before Postmates got bought by Uber Eats. Uber. I was like one of the first 500 in my state to get Postmates. I was like one of the first 1,000 in my state to get a DoorDash account and start dashing. I was always just ahead to the game with a lot of stuff online. And I was doing stocks. I wasn't doing like options or nothing like that. I was just like finding things to invest in early and just flipping money and just growing my stuff. And then so when I saw that was possible, then from stocks I heard about options or trading stocks. I think it was options, but with options, if I'm not wrong, you need like a bunch of money, like a lot more money than forex to even get started. Like you have to buy like 100 shares or something like that. Whatever I was looking at, where it's like the stocks, you have to buy like 100 of it. I was like, I don't got bread for that right now, so I had to put that to the side. And this was before people started openly talking about trading and like forex and stuff. This was like when people was really gatekeeping stuff. So I used to see these candlesticks and stuff. I used to comment under people's YouTube videos like, "What's that? What's that website? What's that platform?" And of course, no answer, no response. But like late 2019, I forgot how I saw it, where I saw it, but I just know I saw it. I don't know if it was a post or whatever, but it was like the candlesticks and stuff. And then it was saying Forex. And then immediately it brought me back to that time when I was spent like a couple weeks trying to find the trading information, but nobody was like sharing it. So once I saw it, I was like, this is what I was looking at last time. And I just locked in, hyper focused on it. And then, I think almost and at some point left that after a couple months. Found some other dude to try to teach me, left him after a month because he wasn't trying to teach. And then I literally just had to teach everything I do, everything I teach y'all, I literally had to teach myself. I had to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically the short version of how I got into trading. And yeah, I taught myself how to do this. Once I figured it out and I was profitable, you know how the algorithm works. It starts pushing, trading stuff into your feed. And I just started seeing a bunch of people, again, like, big traders, small traders, just saying stuff that was just completely false, just giving terrible information. And I could have been like one of those people that just be in the comment section, like, oh, you're wrong. That's not true. That's not how it works, blah, 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 blah. But I was like, I can just make my own page and actually put people on game because when I was trying to learn in the beginning, that's what I actually wanted was to be someone that was actually trying to teach. And most people aren't just trying to teach. Most people are just trying to flex their profits, whether they're real profits or not, to try to get you to buy their stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's the short version of how I got into trading. And depending on the stream goes, I might get more information. But I've said the story a lot, so I might give more details later on during the stream or people ask more questions. But that's the short version of how I got into it. As far as how long I've been trading like Forex and day trading, going on 4 years, maybe 4.5, going on 5. I'm terrible with time, but I know I've been full time for 2, going on 3 years. Yeah, I can tell you, but time be flying. So I don't really keep track of time like that, as far as dates and stuff goes. New 5 minute just started. Again, we're just patiently waiting for these confirmations because again, we do not control the markets. So we got our game plan now. Price to do what it's going to do. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop in the chat. We might see some action in a little bit. Looking at possible sells on GA, GN, and GJ. Just waiting for the confirmations. And the possible buys on gold and oil. That's what we're looking at right now. Looking at the indices as well, but we got a little bit of work to do. Matter of fact, let me do my alerts on them. Let me let the numbers one goes at the top of the zone. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see the scroll at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram's playmaker_weight, TikTok's _playmaker_weight_. We post daily on both pages. You can also DM and contact me directly on Instagram. And while we're on this live, go ahead. Y'all know how YouTube works. Click my profile, explore the channel, explore the playlist. Figure out what y'all going to watch after this live stream. Guarantee there's a video that's going to help people out. Got a video on almost everything. If I don't got a video on it yet, it's in the works. You guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When looking at any charts, drop in the chat. Make sure that first link in the description is on the free signal, free Telegram. My store was cheesy about on binary options, which turned me out to be trash. But since it made me start charting, I dropped the gimmicks and learned how to trade. Yeah, binary. Yeah, I was on HFX. I did HFX before I did regular Forex. Never again. Nope. HFX is not where it's at. Now that's what you would call gambling. That stuff, oh my gosh, they be making bread off people. I already know. That shit, we don't even want to talk about that. Thoughts on US30? Okay, I thought I was drunk for a second. I was like, that is a abnormally large candlestick. I know US30 did not do that yesterday. I was on the 3 month. I was like, ain't no way US30 did that yesterday. Anyways, so back to what it's actually looking like. We're still bullish, right? So just like we went over yesterday in the New York Live and the New York Price watch list, we're still bullish. We look at price, it's literally just like all the other USD pairs, just chilling on this 4-hour level. Well, not every pair's on the 4-hour, but chilling on this level. You see it's pushing up. But to see if it can hold this level of support around 37.20, 37.30. If it can hold that level of support, we can look for buys going to 37.400. All right, but we're still bullish as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, that's what's going on with the indices and stuff like that. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens today. Again, it's Friday. Markets are going to be closed Monday and Tuesday. So they're going to want price to be somewhere specific to that. That's for sure. And we're going to see we're going to see one of three things. It might sound obvious, but again, this is literally what we're going to see. We're going to see price not do a damn thing and just bounce and range and just trap people all day, or we're going to see the uptrend continue or the possible first signs of reversal. But I don't think, I mean, it could try to do something on Friday. Fridays usually be some crazy days, but I'll stay on the charts. I got my alerts on them. All right, I'm looking at the currency pairs. They're a lot cleaner looking and have more probable setups. So we got a new 15 about to pop up in a few minutes. We're going to see how these candlesticks close, see if they can hold these levels as a resistance. Gold broke this level, so we're going to see what the next 15 looks like on gold. See if they can hold this level as support. And then we're looking at oil as well. So we have a few setups we can possibly take this next 15 minutes or so. But again, we're just waiting for this to close and we'll see what the next one looks like. I blew about 20 accounts. I'm really trying to figure this out. When did you join? When did you join? I'll answer your question, but I still like to know that I can kind of reference. But I've been going over the confirmations I'm looking for during this live stream, right? We're looking at a sell here. So for the sell setup, I'm waiting to see if price can hold this level as resistance. If price can hold this level as a resistance, I'm going to look for a sell. Right? And if you watch any of my trade breakdowns, I go over the confirmations in there also. That's what I'm saying. Explore my channel, explore my content. None of my stuff's clickbait, and literally whatever the title says, I explain in the video, in-depth, detail, step by step, as including trade breakdowns. It's not like these other videos you see where these people spend half the video promoting their shit and talking about their profits, and then they briefly go on the charts for 5 minutes on the 1 minute chart that gives you no information on how they found their setup, and they end the video like, yeah, so you want to learn from me? No. I literally explain step by step in detail everything. So make sure to check out my trade breakdowns. All right. Here's my most recent one. I'm gonna drop that in the chat right here. Make sure to hit that like button too, y'all. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a little bit. About to see what this stuff talking about. They're asking some good questions today, y'all. I don't know what happened on Wednesday, but y'all was either asleep or dead Wednesday because ain't nothing was going on in Wednesday's live stream. Shout out to y'all. Asking good questions. That's also why the lives be short, because like I tell you, I do not be on my computer when I'm trading. Like I was just talking to a member in a one-on-one session earlier. Like the trades I take during New York session, Tokyo session with the members, or London session after the stream, I am not on my computer. I'm in bed, I'm working out, I'm cooking, I'm out and about. I take all my trades off my phone. So yeah, so if I'm live, that's why the lives be short, because I'm not going to be on my computer, just talking to myself. And that's not how I trade. I don't just sit on my computer waiting for setups. I literally go about my day while I'm waiting and looking for setups, which is the beautiful thing about trading, because you can do exactly that. But we got some stuff potentially about to pop out, so let's hold that thought. I need to write some trade ideas up. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We'll look at any charts. Drop in the chat. Looks like we might see some action in a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out on these currency pairs if it's trying to retrace some more, or if it's trying to do that next move we're looking for. I like how gold was looking. I got gold on my other screen. Looking at DJ. Yeah, these charts are very. Let's spin this back out. Let's thin this back out. Yeah. We're gonna need to break this level. We got some consolidation here. We're gonna need to break this level. That's a nice look on the daily. Yeah. Let's see this look. All right. I like how gold is looking. Yeah. I do like how gold is looking. All right, let me write these trade ideas. Stop playing around. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at charts. Drop in the chat. I haven't entered any trades yet. That might change momentarily, but as of now, I have not entered any trades. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Go to free signal and free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. We went over last month. We went over how we did this month. We're going to go over how we're doing so far this quarter. Then we're going to pull up how we did last quarter so y'all can see all that good stuff. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's been here from the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been here since y'all joined. We're about to see what these charts talking about. Yeah, looks like things are about to start moving for us. I like how these are looking right here. Let's see what does right here. So I'm not going to enter all three of these positions. So now I'm trying to figure out which one. I do like this. I'm bearish, and I really want to see this get broken. And that's what's required for the downtrend to continue. So that's what we're going to want to see happen going into New York session, especially during or after the news. But I like these for sell setups right here. I'm going to write some of these trade ideas up, so I do like how these are looking right here. I'm going to catch it to the chat in a second, but I'm trying to pay attention to this stuff really quick. For those that have been watching me for a while, you know, as soon as I go into teacher mode, that's when the markers are like, hey, watch this. And they just take off. And then I'm just sitting there like, well, damn. Well, hey, at least I knew my projection was correct, but it would have been nice if I could enter that. We got a new 5 minute about to pop up, so we're going to see what these other charts do right here. Indices are probably moving as well, but I'm not too concerned about the indices. I use 1 to 500 on the UFX and any other broker. I use 1 to 500. You can pick the leverage on that one. All right, you joined Monday. So if you joined Monday, yeah, so watch. I don't know if you was in those New York streams, like the one from yesterday or the one we had on either Tuesday or Wednesday, but make sure to watch those because they're all recorded. You even have access to ones from last month, the month before that, later the ones even from last year. And I'm not saying watch the ones from last year, but I'm just saying that to say that, you know, you got to watch that stuff, right? So you need to watch that stuff. You need to watch every New York price watch list because I go over and explain all the stuff in there. But you definitely need to watch the members live streams because you go super in depth and detail during those live streams, just like how we did yesterday. So definitely over the weekend and today, watch those streams. So yeah, I'm liking how GJ and GA is looking. Yeah, I get it, but I need to break down how you I don't retype that. I don't know what you're trying to say. Retype that sentence. Thank you for all you do. It's no problem. It's no problem. Yeah, I like how we looking. I like how GJ and GA is looking. But they're teasing us right now. They're teasing us. You literally see how it's reacting to this line right here. That's what I'm saying. It's teasing us right now. I want to see it break that level. It's kind of just like GN yesterday. It was teasing us literally the entire live for like about 30, 40 minutes. And then it finally met our confirmations. And then, the rest was history. Yeah, still ain't holding it as resistance. So, we ain't pulling the trigger. GN still playing around as well. DJ showing a little bit of looking effort. Yeah. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When we're looking at your charts, drop in the chat. Just dropped a video yesterday. If you haven't checked that out yet, make sure you hit that. Well, I'm actually going to drop in the chat. So make sure you check this out once the live's over. We got a new 5-minute popping up in a couple minutes. Yeah, but these charts are just been hugging these lows this entire live. Travis, you bugging. Now I meant to put you in timeout, but StreamYard said I banned your ass, but you bugging. All right, kind of. I don't know if you lacking sleep or what. You bugging. All right, let's stay focused. You guys got any trading related questions? Drop in the chat. When we're looking at your charts, drop in the chat. But y'all know they named the game. We just patiently waiting. New 15 about to pop up in a little bit. But yeah, but as we can see, this live so far, price just been hugging these levels. Not any volume right now. So nothing we can really do right now. What are we looking for on GA? What retest are we waiting for? So again, this video is going to help you with that. But like I've been saying, we're waiting to see if we can break that level, hold it as resistance. Again, we enter sells off resistance. Right, we enter sells off resistance, sells off resistance, sells off resistance, and then we enter buys on support. Right, we enter sells off resistance, buys on support. Now, buys on support, buys on support, buys on support. So if we're looking for a sell, we want to enter sell off resistance. That means we need to wait for price to treat this level from a support, from a support to a resistance. So that's what we're waiting for right now. But as we can see, price is in still holding as support. I'm trying to find that video. I think it's this one right here. This video gonna help you right here. And then this chart is bugging right now. Yes, we might see this for the next couple hours. Again, we got news going to New York later today. We got news at 8:30 for Canada and USD. And then at 10 a.m., we got USD news as well. All right. Then we're not going to be streaming or trading Monday or Tuesday. So it's going to be a little bit of a 3-day, 4-day. We'll be back on the charts Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, though. We might be able to find some setups on those days. But the markets are probably going to be slow those days as well because, again, after that, what do we have? We have New Year's Eve and New Year's where the markets are closed again. And if it's anything like, yep, this is exactly how it was last year. Last year and the third, that's kind of weird. Let me... I feel like last year on the third, that's when price went crazy as well, which kind of makes sense because Wednesday, this year, the third's on Wednesday. Last year was on Tuesday. Whoops. Well, now I just messed it up. So now I got to go back to. I done messed up. I done broke the thing. Oh, I'll fix it. I don't feel like fixing it. I get the point though. We're going to see what this next 15. Next 15 just popped up. So GJ looks like it might try. GN and GA are still trying to figure their lives out. I got alerts going off on oil. What's oil doing? Okay, oil broke that level. All right, so we're going to see if we can hold that as support. Let's see if we can hold that as support. GJ looks like it's about to try to do something as well. GJ and GA might try to do something. I like how this is looking as well. And so GJ and GA might try to do something. Let me see here. I don't really, I don't really, I don't watch the news. Again, watch my video on how to trade news. Right. So I'm about to end this live in a little bit. So I'm about to drop the link again. Watch my video on how to trade news. So I go step by step. I don't watch the news. I don't care about the reports. I don't even know who's talking. I don't even know how it ends. I don't care. All I care about is what time the news is popping off. That's all I care about. And that's all you should care about as well. All the other stuff is just fluff. It's just fluff, right? All that stuff's irrelevant. I gotta fix this because it's gonna bother me. All that stuff's irrelevant, right? So you don't really need to concern yourself with all that. All you need to really concern yourself with is when the news is popping off or what pairs get affected by the news. So watch that video on how to trade news, and that'll help make things a lot more clear. But to answer your question, I don't have an answer to that question because I don't concern myself with that. I just read the charts and follow market flow. That's all I do. You're just teasing right now. They're gonna do something we all least expected, and that's what they like to do. But again, price is still holding the low support. Price has been taking a nap here literally since this entire live. So since our confirmations weren't met, just like I forgot who said it, but someone said it. Where was it? Someone asked it. Yeah, so right here. So where we don't see setup, the setup and confirmations are met, you simply do not enter till those confirmations are met, or you just look at another chart where confirmations are met. It's just that simple. You don't control the market, so that's why you want to follow the full price, follow the rules of price, and then just let price do its thing. So if your confirmation rules aren't met, ain't nothing you can do about it. You just gotta patiently wait. And that's also why I set alerts and stuff because again, like I said, I don't be staring at the charts all day. I'll be chilling and doing my thing. So I'm either watching them on my phone or alert goes off, and I hear the alert, and that's when I hop in the charts to see what's going on and what's going down. So all those beep beep beeps, you see me clicking and X and all that stuff, that's alerts letting me know that my levels I have marked off that I want to look for entries on are getting hit and potentially getting broken. So that'll tell me when to go on those charts to see what's going down. This, that, or third. Well, today there's Canadian and USD news. So, like I said, I don't watch the reports. So I don't know what affects what. All I know is what I know. So, I don't know how Canada affects gold either. I don't know how that video explains how news affects the markets. But as far as the percentages, the rates, and all that stuff, I don't concern myself with that stuff. GJ looks like he's about to try to do that move as well. So GJ looks like he's about to move. I feel like GA is going to break a move as well. So again, if GJ can continue to hold 180.60 as a resistance, which it is, we can see sales going down to 180. So who was in here saying there isn't a trade? Your SL didn't get hit, I'm pretty sure. So you should be in profit. So I would adjust your TP from where you had it. Again, when price hits that level, that is a good TP. I wouldn't have that as the final because again, your risk to reward, but definitely pay attention to where it's at right now. Because what did you say your TP was? Let me find it. You said your TP was at 38. So you're about 10 pips away from that, right? So when it hits 38, that is a strong support level. So depending on if it can break that level, it might reject it like it did last night. But if it can break that level, it could potentially keep on pushing down to 180. So definitely keep an eye on where it's at right now and those 2 price points. Looks like GA about to do something for us too. Boom, boom. From your previous videos, you had zones lined out, zone trading, but I don't see those lines on recent videos. Are they no longer relevant? They are on those recent videos. What are you talking about? These are the zones right here. You got zones on all these charts right here. So elaborate so I can help your confusion. But I still use the zones to this day. So a price holds that zone, pushes up a bit, and rejects. Is that when we should enter? No, the ideal entry would have been right here. Remember, I was saying we was waiting. Remember, rewind. Remember when price was right here? I said price is teasing us, and I zoomed in. I said, you see how it's failing to break this level and hold as a resistance? That is what I'm waiting for. So this would have been the ideal point to enter at when this new 15 started and started to push down, which is why I was saying GJ looks like it's about to do the move, and then that's why I pulled up. I'm not even looking at names. So who was it? Ocean Head's thing, right? That's why I pulled up Ocean Head's thing to reference his trade and stuff. But again, I keep saying it. I'm gonna keep on saying it until it starts to click for y'all, right? And again, the video I can't remember when I dropped, but I keep on referencing the videos. I'm dropping them in the chat. So whenever y'all ask a question, I'm dropping the video. That video you see pop up 5 seconds, 10 seconds after I popped your message up and answered it. That video is relevant to your question. It's going to answer your question. So again, we enter sells off resistance. So if we're looking for a sell setup, we want to wait for price to break the support level and treat it as a resistance. If we're looking for a buy, we want to wait for price to break this resistance level and treat it as a support. Same thing right here. Waiting for price to treat this support level as a resistance, and then we took the sell. Now we're waiting for price to treat this support level as a resistance again, so we can look for another potential sell. You're talking about this? That's the settings. I forgot what setting, but this is like Microsoft. So on the settings, you can change the tabs from being up top to on the side. So I just switched it to putting it on the side to make it a lot cleaner. I don't remember how I did it. You're gonna have to Google that, but it's not specifically trading view. That's all my tabs. It's my forex factors like this as well. So I switched it from being up top to being on the side. I forgot how I did that. I did that a while ago. Gold's pushing. Looks like oil's pushing. Same thing with oil. Price failed to hold that resistance and support. Rejected back down to the support level, held as support, went for the buy. Now we're waiting to see if this resistance level can get broken, held as support, which we see price trying to do right now. And then that's when we want to go for the buy. Right, so that's how it goes. No problem, no problem. Yeah, the gold's doing this thing right now. Yeah, I like GN and GA as well. I like GN. GJ, I'm not against GJ, but like I said, the safer position. This is a little bit riskier. Go for a sell here. The safer one would be here, but it's still a good position to take a sell from, right? Again, every trade has a risk, which is why, again, you want to have a good risk reward setup, and you want to team out every single trade. Which, again, if you go into the free Telegram, I recommend. Let me see if I can find 1 to 5% of your account per trade. But yeah, I'm liking GA and GN. I like GJ as well. But we're gonna see how this next 15 looks and closes. And if I like what I see, we might take a setup on one of these currency pairs. You missed out on gold. Hey, you just wait for it to trace, or there's a bunch of other potential opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna miss opportunities when you're asleep. You're missing opportunities when you're done with the day trading. You're missing opportunities when you're in a trade. You're missing opportunities on other charts. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's the beauty about trading. There's opportunities everywhere. Like we see, like literally, like 5 different opportunities right now. That's the beautiful thing about trading. All right, new 15 just started. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. If it holds those resistance, we might take a position on this. That's pretty much it, y'all. Like I said, we got news in a few hours. We're not going to go live with the members today during the news event. But we're still going to be on the charts trading rest of London and New York session. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning or since y'all joined. Make sure to check out my video I dropped yesterday as well as the other content. Check out the playlist. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal and free Telegram. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram or Telegram. I respond to all messages. And again, do not waste this weekend and this holiday break or whatever the case may be. Enjoy yourselves, but do not waste it. All right. Take advantage of this little break and, you know what I'm saying, really lock in. Really lock in, y'all. All right. And I'll see y'all. I'm going to have some videos dropping But as far as live streams and stuff, I will see y'all next week, Wednesday.